Hey, hello everybody, and happy Sunday crafternoon. My name is Dawn Bourget, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator who loves everything ink, paper, embellishments, all the pretty things. Today is February the 16th, 2025. We are halfway through the second month of celebration. As you guys are finding me in your news feed, I'm going to go ahead and make sure I'm where I need to be, and I am. That is perfection. All right, things are going good so far. So it's a snowy day here in Northwest Michigan, so today's a great day to stamp. Happy Valentine's Day, a few days late, but I consider it a whole weekend of Valentine's, right? Anyway, today's going to be a fun day for us. We're going to place with some more celebration products. And just to mention, if you see anything today that you'd like to grab, make sure to go ahead and use the February host code. There is my website to shopping with me online, and I appreciate you all. Thank you so much. And thanks for being here. Also, just a reminder, in case you haven't done so already, please make sure to subscribe to my email newsletter. You can go ahead and use this host code. Just open up the camera on your phone. There's a QR code reader in there. Point it to this. It will take you directly to a landing page where you'll fill out your name, your email address, and it's that simple. It takes about a minute, and then you're good to go. And you're going to want to make sure that you are subscribed to my email newsletter, because I am doing some special things that are only done through email that we don't discuss here. So I don't want you to miss out. So make sure to go ahead and subscribe to my newsletter. Excuse me, got a tickle in my throat. Also, as far as finding me other places, if you found me here, whether it was on purpose or by accident, I'm glad that you're here. You're on my business page, which is Dawn's Creative Chalet. I also have a community, a group on Facebook, so join me there as well. And of course, if you have not done so, please be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel and also hit the bell. It'll turn black. That will give you all the notifications as I do more with Facebook. I see a couple of you are here, but Facebook is being goofy today. And I can't see who it is. Hey, Evelyn. Hello. Happy Sunday crafternoon. Okay. Also, my blog. Once I'm done here, I like to post everything over on the blog. That includes the pictures of the projects today, along with being able to shop there and all the things. If you need to reach out to me, you can reach out to me through Facebook or my blog. Hey, Kristen. Happy Sunday crafternoon. Go to dawnscreativechalet.com, and of course, my online store. And there is the February host code once again. Okay, what else we got going on around here at the chalet? We have some upcoming events. So let's see here. I had to think about what day is today. First of all, I do want to talk about the Palentine's dip and stamp that we did over at Britters. That was a lot of fun. I got to meet some new people, which is always even more fun. I love that. And it was a good time. So thanks to those of you who took the time out. And I know the weather was not the best. In fact, I was a little worried about it. But we actually had a decent turnout, considering that the weather was kind of iffy and not the best. So again, thank you for coming out, and thank you for stamping with me. I appreciate you guys so much. And for those who are new, I hope that you're finding me around on Facebook. I know I helped a couple people find me, and to like the page here and to follow me on YouTube. Excuse me. Let's see here. What else was I going to tell you guys? Oh, upcoming class. Yeah, that would help. A Wildflower birthday is coming up. It's a product inclusive class on February the 27th. And then as we get into March, on March the 13th, nope, I have to change that. I was like, wait a minute, something ain't sounding right there. It is March the 6th. I have to move it up because on the 13th, I will be in North Carolina. So anyway, on March the 6th, we have creative card class. And then also, this is another class we have to move up. the product class is going to be on the 20th, not the 27th, because I will be out of town for something special then. So anyway, some things that are coming up, we're just juggling the schedule a little bit. So creative card class and the product inclusive class are moved up 1 week due to some other things that are going on. Let's see. Oh, Paper Pumpkin. If you haven't done so already, go ahead and make sure that you subscribe to the March Paper Pumpkin. Can you tell I'm really thinking? Like, it's hard for me today. The March Paper Pumpkin. March is Paper Pumpkin's birthday month, and it is titled Daisy Daydream. So they always do something kind of special for the birthday of Paper Pumpkin. So it's going to be in a pretty box, of course. Why not? And also there's an additional stamp set that's free of charge to us celebrating their birthday. So it's going to be 2 stamp sets in that kit. So if you love spring and if you love free, you might want to go ahead and subscribe to Paper Pumpkin with me. And by the way, I believe that these are still available. So if you are a subscriber, you can get your hands on these dies as well. Celebration is still going on. It ends on the 28th of this month. So, oh my gosh, that's kind of like just around the corner, right? So as far as I know, everything is available in the brochure, although I did not check before I got on here today. So maybe I shouldn't say that. And then also, we have had even more items added for selections available in case you'd like to take advantage of it. So all you need to do to earn a free product is place a minimum of a $60 order before shipping and tax. And you can choose from items out of Celebration, the brochure, or also even more items that are available as well that Stampin' Up! Added the beginning of this month. Hey Marie, happy Sunday afternoon. I see it snowing your way. Snowing in Virginia. That's crazy. Crazy, cray. I'm like, you guys, I am so over winter right now. I'm looking outside. A couple minutes ago, the sun was out. Although, on this side of the state of Michigan, and I'm on the west side along the Lake Michigan shoreline, we get lake effect. So 1 minute it can be sunny, and the next minute you look out the window and it's like a snowstorm. And that's exactly what's happening today. And it's really windy too, so it's going to drift, which is lovely. Hey Judy, happy Sunday afternoon. I bet you're not missing this weather, are you? I hope it's warmer down your way. Just wanted to let you guys know, and this is kind of a sneak peek of things to come in the online store in March. And I was going to do an unboxing, and I've not done that yet. So maybe this week I'll pop on and, you know, if you can't catch me live, you'll be able to watch the replay. But there are some really cool things that will be available coming in March in the online store for customers. As a demonstrator, we can pre-order these right now. So I've gotten my hands on a couple of things, not a lot, but some of my favorites. I have to pace myself because we have a new annual catalog coming soon. Isn't that crazy to even think about? But so true. Anyway, just want to let you guys know of some stuff that's up and coming into March. This designer series paper, oh my gosh, it is so cool. I love it. It's kind of grungy and it's all black and white. It's grungy on one side and flowery on the other. So it's kind of like the best of both worlds. But anyway, some fun stuff. There's some basket weave designer series paper, some new dies that are out, some new embossing folders, embellishments, ribbons, all the things. So I'll keep you posted as that becomes available. I think, well, I'm not going to say. Usually it's like the first Tuesday of the month. So yeah, soon, for sure. Okay. Also, this is on the last chance list, so I'm not sure how much of it is available. But if you guys were looking into grabbing any more of this designer series paper, these 3 packs, make sure to do so ASAP. Check and make sure that they're available in my online store. And then, of course, right now we have these online exclusives along with some other new things that came out in January. So this is one of my personal favorites, are the mixed florals and the mixed labels. All kinds of fun stuff. Like I said, if you guys are not going to the online store and checking those things out, you're seriously missing out on a lot of product that you will not see in a publication. So if you are bored, browse over. Just go to dawnscreativechalet.stampinup.net and just browse around. There's beautiful photographs of all the products and also samples of the products as well. So fun things. Anyway, just want to let you know about that. And this was even more stuff that was introduced along with the mixed florals that came out in January. And like I said, look at all the stuff, you guys. I know I show this every week, but we may have somebody who's new with us. So yeah, just a reminder, check it out. Also, our scrapbook line of products and the spring stuff that came out also in January. And there's just a few things. And even if you don't scrapbook, there's a lot of beautiful, pretty paper in here as well. And they're 12 by 12 in size. So just like our other designer series paper, you can use it for any type of paper crafting. And let's see here. Just again to let you guys know, the reminder that Celebration ends on the 28th of this month. And also our mini catalog goes through the end of April. And then into May is when we get our new annual catalog. Oh, I still can't believe that I'm saying that. It's just like time is flying by this year, isn't it? Okay, so today we are working with a stamp set out of the Celebration brochure. It's called Friendly Seagulls. But before I show you those things, I just want to let you guys know, after we're done here, I will post a link that you'll be able, hey Janice, hi, happy Sunday afternoon. I'll post a link so that you guys can grab this. This is like a recipe card with all the products that we're using today on the projects that we're making. So it'll be found after I'm done here, up above on Facebook or down below if you view this as a replay on YouTube. So that will be found there as well. And like I said, you'll be able, there's a lot of useful links and also all the products that we're using today. So if you have any questions or need to grab anything up, you can do that. All right, let's dive in. Let's see here, grab all my goodies. So Friendly Seagulls is what we are using today. Whoops. And I almost dropped my whole basket of stuff over. That would have been bad. That would have been like 52 pickup. So Friendly Seagulls is a celebration set that you can earn with a minimum of a $60 order during celebration. So we have, like I said, until the 28th of this month to grab it. It is super cute. And I can totally relate to this set being that I live right along the lakeshore of Lake Michigan. We see a lot of seagulls here. But with that being said, it's just a fun set. And a lot of puns you could actually do if you just wanted to make little punny sayings, you know, on the computer and that type of thing. But anyway, so Friendly Seagulls. And they're easy, by the way, to color. I'll show you that, although I did a lot of the coloring in advance. The other stamp set that I'm going to use is Choose Happy. Now, there was a demonstrator, I believe her name is Stacy Marsh. She made a card that totally inspired me. So we're going to do something a little bit different, but the inspiration is from her. And she used this stamp set, which is found in the annual catalog. And we're going to mix it with Friendly Seagulls. It's going to look really cool. But anyway, this is a really cool set. And it kind of reminds me of when I first started to stamp. And it had all the basics. Basic images and mix and match sentiments. And check out the sentiments, you guys. I mean, there's some in here that sometimes we don't see. We don't always get a Thanksgiving. Or as far as just like summer, spring, winter, fall, autumn. And just mixing and matching all of these, I think is really cool. So anyway, we're going to use this today. Simple set, but I think it's one that everybody should have just because it's got a little of everything. And then we're also going to use sketched plaid today. This is also found in our annual catalog, or of course also online as well. All right, first of all, I want to do, let's do this card here. And I did a lot of the coloring and all that because, like I said, you guys know how to color, and you probably color a lot better than I do. So I just went ahead and I colored these little guys in advance. Now, just an FYI that, of course, as you noticed, Friendly Seagulls does not come with a die set. So you need to either do fussy cutting or have an e-cutter, okay? So I know, wah wah. I am not really good at fussy cutting. But anyway, so here are my little seagulls, all 3 of them from the set. And I've already pre-colored them, and I used Daffodil Delight and Smoky Slate as far as the Stampin' Blends. And then from Choose Happy, we have the Sailboat, and I used Azure Afternoon on the Sailboat. I'm going to take this right out of here because it gets kind of a glare on it. But just to show you guys, isn't that fun? So on this, we've used Memento Black, and then, oh, I forgot Daffodil Delight. Let me grab that. We're going to need that. And then also Basic Beige, which I haven't used a whole lot. It's one of our new neutral colors. So we're going to use a little bit of that. And, okay, let's go ahead and just dive on in. I'm a little lost because normally I put all these stamps on blocks ahead of time, and I didn't do that. It was kind of scattered here. Okay, so I'm going to grab the Sunshine, and I'm also going to need these little guys here. And, oh, I'll need a sentiment out of here, but we'll wait on that for a minute or two. Okay, there we go. Little seagulls. Okay, so the first thing I like to do with this is just arrange my seagulls kind of where I want them, just to eyeball where I want to stamp my other doohickeys. You guys know what I mean, right? You know, the other images. Okay, so I'm just kind of giving a visual for myself. The first thing I'm going to do, I think, is the Sunshine. Oh my goodness, this is going to be quite the live, isn't it? You're like, oh, she's at it again. Watch out. Okay, so we're going to have a sunshine here, and we'll put one kind of over here-ish. Looks good. And then I'm going to go ahead and grab, oh, I see something else I forgot. Thank goodness I have access to everything like right behind me. You guys can't see me running around like a chicken with its head cut off. Okay, so I used Daffodil Delight to stamp the sun, and then I'm going to go ahead and use the Stampin' Blends Daffodil Delight marker. And this is the dark. And I don't know, I just thought it'd be kind of fun to give it more of a, like a halo around it. And like I said, I am not the best at coloring at all, because I cannot do straight lines, that's obvious. But anyway, so we're just going to fill in the sun. And he's going to be half covered up anyway, so it doesn't make a big deal of difference if it's not perfect, right? Actually, that doesn't look too bad. And then what I want to do are these little birdies, and I need my Memento Black Hack ink pad. And I'm going to go ahead and we'll stamp some little birdies here, and how about over here? And I think we'll do some here and Oh, let's see here. Maybe right there. Why not? Looks good. Sorry, I had to grab this too because I forgot to have it out. I don't know what I was thinking when I set up today. I guess I was not thinking. Okay. And then the other thing that I want to do is grab this little stamp here. And oh my goodness, there we go. Okay, and I'm going to grab Basic Beige. And I'm thinking kind of wherever my little birdie is going to go, my little seagull here, and we'll put a little bit of sand for him to step into. And let's see here, we'll probably put him right about there-ish. And for him, right about there. Cute, 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 right? And then, this is, by the way, a unique color. It's kind of a chameleon. It works with different colors, and depending on what colors you work with, it, I don't know, to me kind of changes color a little bit, if that makes sense. But it's a pretty cool color. I just haven't used beige a whole lot. I'm going to put this back before it gets lost. You guys know the drill, right? And then we're going to go ahead and assemble the card. Now I'm going to use some dimensionals and put them on the back of the sailboats. Just like that. And then we're also going to pop up the seagulls as well, because you guys know me and these dimensionals. I'm crazy for dimensionals. Okay, peel them off. And let's see here. We'll put him here, and we'll put him here, and we'll put this one here. And then for the sailboats, we'll put one, well, it's kind of covering the sun, but here we go. And I think we'll put one right about there, just scattering. And a sailboat, oh, I don't know. I'm going to put him up here just cause. And then what I want to do is add the sentiment. And that is from Choose Happy. Hi, Lori. Happy Sunday afternoon. It's snowing there too, huh? I tell ya, I don't know. You guys have heard me gripe about the weather enough, but holy moly. Okay, so we're going to thank Summer while we're making this card. It's going to say, Happy Summer. I think what I'll do is I'm going to stamp these separate. So I'm going to grab my Memento black ink pad again. I'm going to stamp these separately because I have a feeling if I try to do them together, they might look like spaced out kind of strangely. Okay, there we go. And, oops, and then Summer. Helps if I have it right side up. Oh my gosh, wouldn't that be bad? And there you go. As we complain about our snow coming down, we can hope for the summer season. So that is card number 1. Fun things. Okay. So just a neat idea with that one. let's go ahead and grab card number 2. There we go. Isn't that cute? I love these little birds. They just make me happy. So for this card, I have all my pieces set. By the way, this card here was just a piece of basic white thick, cut at 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5 1/2. It wasn't anything fancy. We just stamped directly onto the card base, which is very unlike me. I'm not normally, I like to layer, but sometimes, I don't know, it's fun to be different, right? Okay, so I have here a card base, which is Pool Party, and this is cut at 5 1/2 by 8 1/2 and scored at 4 1/4. And then I have a piece of basic white for my liner inside the card. This is 5 by 4 1/4. We're gonna go ahead, whoops, and using my seal, we're just gonna stick this little guy inside. The pieces of pumpkin pie, these are, did I write down the measurements? Oh, that's because I'm looking at the wrong card, silly Dawn, maybe? Yes. Oh, lordy. Okay. All right, Dawn, pay attention. Pumpkin pie is cut at 1 7/8 by 2 1/8. And then the basic white, 1 3/4 by 2. I cut 3 of each. But before we do that, of course, again, I cut out the seagulls. And I colored them with pumpkin pie Stampin' Blends. Very basic. They almost look like too white. I don't know. I'm thinking maybe I should color them, but we're making this easy peasy right now. Easy is the word today. Okay, for this stamp, it's the Sketched Plaid, which is found in our annual catalog or also online. And with these, you need a, what is this block? Like a K? No, it's an F block. It's the biggie. So this is heavy. My hands aren't that big. So anyway, what I like to do, and I say is the easiest thing to do with these really big stamps, go ahead, have the rubber face up to you, and then ink the stamp. And then put your project on top of it and stamp. It makes it so much easier to control than to sit there and try to grab the block like you normally would stamp to stamp the image. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just taking a piece of grid paper and I'm going to lay this on here like so. And then put the grid paper, say that 10 times fast, and then go ahead and give it a little love, a little pressure, make sure it gets all inked up. This way your fingers don't get inky. And let's hope for the best. Hey, it didn't turn out too bad. I'm impressed. Good job, Dawn. Okay. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take my liquid glue, my multi-purpose liquid glue, and I'm going to go ahead and layer these basic white pieces on top of the pumpkin pie. And then we'll layer our birdies, little seagull guys. Oh, there we go. So what did you guys do this weekend for Valentine's Day? Who celebrated and did you do anything special? I was actually in my stamp room here getting quite a bit done that I had on my list of to-dos. Let's see here. I need dimensionals. Whoops. I'm going to stick these on my hand so I can just grab at them. Do you guys ever do this? Sometimes I forget about them and I walk around the house and I'm like, oh wait, I have dimensionals all over my hand. Isn't that nice? Okay, there we go. I just have the case of dimensional measles. Oh my goodness. Okay. And we're going to go ahead and, oh, I forgot French fries. I need French fries for one of these little guys. And then this one here. And let me see if I have. I know I cut out a whole extra bunch of stuff here. I do. Yeah, we need some French fries. There we go. And use the orange. Oh my gosh, that little guy's on really tight. There we are. And then I need a little dimensional if I have any. I do. I brought them out. Grab my take your pick tool. And then we're going to put this with the one that's kind of squawking. He looks like he's unhappy. Or maybe he's going, na, 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 na. I got the French fries and you don't. Okay. And then from there, I cut, this is just scraps of 1/2 inch strips of basic white. So what I thought I would do is take the sentiments, I love you more than, and then the French fries. Let's see here. Here we go. And then from there, just cutting it down and setting it on the card with, of course, dimensionals, right? See, I need my black memento pad again. And, whoa, there we go. Perfect. And French fries. Go ahead and use this end. That looks good. All right, now we can go ahead and assemble the card. And I'm going to take my snips. There we are. Okay, now we can go ahead and, oh geez, I just put my finger in that. Ah! I'm the master of disaster today. Oh my gosh. What the heck? I didn't even have caffeine today. Like, what is wrong with me? Okay, so we're going to go ahead and put our sassy seagulls in place. Let's see. All right. I think this one stole his French fries. And this one's just like, hey, get along, you two. And I'm going to go ahead and put some dimensionals. Whoops, I have them right here. Onto the sentiment. How many of you guys have already gotten this set? I did not have caffeine today. No, I know, shocking. I don't know why I'm having the dropsies. I have no clue. Okay, love you more than French fries. There we go. Now, after I'm done with the 4 cards, I have a couple more to show you guys that I knew I wasn't going to have time to assemble with you, but I wanted to make sure that I share them. So don't let me forget, because sometimes I get going out of here and I'm like, oh, shoot, I forgot to show more samples. But anyway, so this is card number 2. Oh, that's why I need caffeine. Is that what you're saying? That could be. I don't doubt it in the least, Evelyn. Okay, now this card here is going to take a little bit more. I'm going to get some stuff out of the way here, but I wanted to show you guys something about our paper trimmer. And at first I was like, no, this might take a little extra bit to show you this. But I thought, you know what? You might learn a little something from it, which is always kind of cool, right? Because I know I love to learn helpful tips and tricks. So this is going to be some tips and tricks with our paper trimmer. So I wanted to, let's see, we're going to grab that. Show you guys this card here. Give you some measurements here. Okay. So first of all, I'm getting all my stuff set. Okay, so this is a piece of basic white thick cardstock, and it's cut at 4 1/4 by 11 and scored at 5 1/2. Now, I don't know if you guys, hopefully you can see this, and it's going to be really hard because it's white, but what I did is I took my scoring board and, oh, thank you. Thanks, Jamie, and happy Sunday crafternoon. I took my scoreboard and I scored every 1/2 inch, okay? Now, I do want to say Erica Serwin originally designed this card, and she designed it for a training that I was in. I love the card, and I thought I'm going to save this for a Facebook Live to show you guys how I did the little frame around it. So in case you ever want to do this yourself. So then this piece here, I have another piece of white. This is just basic white, not the thick, but you could use the thick if you wanted to. And this is cut at 4 by 5 1/4. Yep. I had to double check myself just to make sure, but it's cut at 4 by 5 1/4. Then what I did is I measured a 1/2 inch on all 4 sides and made some little lines. So I don't know if you guys know about our handy dandy paper trimmer, but what's really cool about it is that there are, how do I want to explain it? Measurements. Oh, let's see if I can just show you. Well, anyway, being that this is clear, I'll start over, Dawn. It's kind of cool because I don't know if you can, I'm going to try to show this. On the blade, there is this little notchy thing. And it's to help you out to do what I'm going to show you. So I wanted to make a frame around the card. This is what we're going to do. So it's going to be a 1/2 inch all the way around. And so, you know, actually, never mind. I'm just going to try. No, I have to do this. Sorry, I'm talking to myself now. Anyway, so this little notchy needs to match up with the inside of these lines so that we can go ahead and cut. What's really cool about it, between going ahead and taking this, the measured line, or the, yeah, you guys know what I mean. The line that I've drawn, oh my lordy. I've lined it up to the gutter. I'm also going to take where this little notch is. I'm going to match it to this line here that's a 1/2 inch all the way around. I'm going to go ahead and cut up to this notch, measuring this inside line. I hope that that made sense. It will once you see the entire thing done. And I'm going to go ahead again, get that out of the way. And I'm going to take that little notch that's on the side, match it up with this line that I've drawn, and then go to the line that I've drawn above. And then we're going to do it again. And then once more. And hopefully, once we're done, there you go. There is your frame. So if you wanted to use this piece for whatever, you could. But it's just kind of a fun way to make a little frame, and a neat way to use your paper trimmer as well. And then, of course, we're going to use this side because that side I drew on with pencil. So we're going to hide this side, and I need a lot more dimensionals. In fact, I should have used our strips, or dimensional strips, but I didn't get those out, and it's all good. We'll just sit here and we'll just, you know, put a gazillion dimensionals all around this little guy. So just kind of fun. But before I actually adhere this to the card, I have these little pylons that I've made. I use pecan pie and early espresso. Whoops. These are like super sticky. They don't want to come off my fingers. Okay, there we go. All right, so we're going to set this aside for just a minute. Oh my gosh. Oh, Lordy. And then I've cut these at, what did I cut these at? We'll just measure them, 'cause I don't remember. So this is 3/4 by 3, and this is the early espresso. And then we have the pecan pie, which is 3/4 by 2 1/4. And then we have another piece of pecan pie, which is 3/4 by 2. So just staggering them. And then I'm going to go ahead and take my snips, and we're just going to cut off the tops. Just like that. And then I want to do, I'm going to put them just below where I know the frame is going to be. And by the way, the sentiment that I put on the heart, this is from, the heart is from Marbled Elegance, the dies. But anywho, the sentiment, I went ahead and, oh shoot, oh well, that's okay. That's okay, Dawn. I heat embossed it already. That's what I was trying to say. Words are obviously very hard for me today. Okay, there we go. And I've already colored my little seagulls. Whoops, we'll put him here. Well, no, either way, they're going to be squawking. They're squawking at something. They're probably squawking at a boater that's going by, that's going too fast in the no-wake zone. There we go. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Okay. Actually, we're going to put him here. And we'll put him here. They're so sassy, aren't they? And then I miss your face. That's such a cute little sentiment. And I'm going to go ahead, attach that like so. And then this is from the 3-pack of colored twine that is in the annual catalog. And it has, I think, Lemon Lolly, and this is Flirty Flamingo. Whoops. And there's another color. I think it's Balmy Blue. I know it's a blue. I think it's Balmy Blue. Anyway. And I stuck that on with a mini glue dot. We're going to peel all these little guys off. And hopefully, oops, I put this too close to the edge. There we go. Okay. And we're going to go ahead and stick this. Oops, we don't want to do that. That would be bad. Get in there. Probably should have done that part last. But it's okay. We got this. Ooh, Darn. Okay, there we go. Go ahead and deep concentration is required. And there we go. And then we're gonna go ahead and fluff him up, just like so. And that is card number 2. It's a good day to open new paper. Oh, it's always a good day, isn't it, Jamie? I love new paper. That is one thing I will never get tired of, is new paper. But isn't that adorable? Isn't that fun? Okay, and then I have one more for you guys. And I'm going to take my little cheat sheet off. Alrighty, so this one uses the, I think it's called So Swirly. Is that it? Let me see here. I know I wrote it down because I can never remember the names of all this stuff. Yeah, So Swirly 3D embossing folder. So you can see there's just a subtle, and it looks like waves. Kind of fun, right? And by the way, this is Petunia Pop. I've cut it at, let me double check myself, 5.5 by 8.5 and scored at 4 1/4. And then for the inside piece, it's a liner. It's basic white, and it is 4 by 5 1/4. And we're gonna go ahead and just stick this little guy right inside, get him out of our way. Then I cut another piece of Petunia Pop, and it is cut at 4 by 5 1/4. And I'm going to adhere this onto the card base with dimensionals. Maybe if they stop sticking to my fingers. Jamie, are you getting quite a bit of snow down your way too? Jamie's about what, an hour from me. Let's see here. We're going to stick this down. And then I cut the largest of the stitched shapes circles. And I'm going to grab Pool Party. And I'm also going to grab a blending brush. This is the smaller size. I call it the baby size of the blending brushes. Because we have the big daddies and we have the little guys. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to blend around the bottom part of the circle. We're going to make water. One thing that I found using my glass mat is that blending on a glass mat makes a huge difference. I didn't think that it would, and I think it actually blends better with the glass mat surface underneath it. If you guys don't have one of these, you really should grab one up. Okay, also, I want to take this little birdie image, which I guess can also be water because that's what I did use it for. Whoops. And we're going to go ahead and stamp the image, making some waves, just like that. And we have our, what are these called? You know, as long as I have lived along Lake Michigan, pylons is what I normally call them. So I hope, I don't know, pylon, a dock thingy. I don't know. Oh my goodness sakes. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and glue that down. That was just a 1/2 inch piece by like 2.5 or so of pecan pie. And what I'm going to do is turn it, and then we're just going to trim it right off of there. Just like so. Actually, this one's pretty long. Oh, Dawn. I'm not even going to say it. I'm not going there. It's all good. Anyway, yeah, it's a bit long, but it's okay. Okay, we're going to put our birdie there. And then I'm going to go ahead and we're going to adhere this, get this out of the way first. Adhere this to the card front, and I think I'm just going to use multi-purpose liquid glue and put it on like so, centering it-ish. And then I've already done my sentiment from the Friendly Seagulls stamp set and heat embossed it. Because again, for time's sake, I mean, I'd love to hang out with you guys for hours, but you might get bored of me. Okay, did the little dovetail thing. And I'm going to put this on with dimensionals. Okay. There we are. And there we go. And that, wow, that's the fourth card. But don't go away, you guys, because we do have a couple more things here to show you. But another fun one, super easy, and some unexpected colors, right? Petunia Pop, but I really like it. Okay, let's grab some other samples for you. I'm going to put these down where you can see them. Let's see. We have this guy and this guy. So I had more cut just in case, because I couldn't really decide what I wanted to show you guys. I made this one. And then I decided not to give it to Dave. I ended up giving him a different card for Valentine's Day. But the sentiment is actually from Marbled Elegance. And then I just went ahead and stamped it 3 times. I cut out the mine 3 times and the bee just once. And of course, you know, him and his French fries. I thought that was kind of cute. And the big heart is also from Marbled Elegance. That is definitely a set of dies that I will never get rid of. They're like the perfect heart shape, and they're big hearts and little hearts, which I really, really like. So that was another. And then I also made this card. Very simple, just using a blending brush with Pool Party, and then simply just colored his little feet and the French fries and popped them up with, of course, dimensionals. And then, let's see here, we have another one. So I'm going to take this out because, yeah, you guys can see it better. So I used the 3D embossing folder, which I think was so swirly. And after I embossed it, I cut it into 3 strips and then just adhered it to the card. I know, aren't the Seagulls, they're just the best. They're really fun. And then this is from the postage something or another. Oh, shoot. Yeah, mental block today. But anyway, and I just stamped them directly onto that piece that I die cut. And again, sentiment that I had heat embossed. And wait, there is more. There's this card here. Isn't that cute? So much fun. And I believe this is from, oh, what is that DSP from? I didn't write it down. Okay. I think it is from Fruit Salad. Because I want, yeah, I think it is. Fruit Salad, the backside of one of the fruits. But anyway, that is super cute. And then we also have, oh, maybe not. Maybe that was it. Yeah, I guess it was it. Okay. So I'm going to scoot this up just a little bit so you guys can see those on the bottom a little bit better. Anyway, I hope that you guys had fun today watching me fumble with the Seagulls. No, seriously, I'm really glad that you're here. Thanks, you guys, for joining me today. You guys make it so much fun. And you never know what you're going to get with me. Words, like I said, are hard. But anyway, thanks again for jumping on today, hanging out with me for a bit. Belated Happy Valentine's Day to each and every one of you. And I hope that you had a really fun weekend celebrating the holiday. And for some of you, you get an additional day off tomorrow with it being President's Day. Thanks, Marie. Otherwise, yeah, I will see you guys next week, same time, same place, 1 p.m. Eastern time, right here. Hey, Mary Jo. Hello. Thank you. It's good to see you. And next week, I think I'm going to be playing with the day, I think it's called Day to Celebrate. It's in Celebration. And it's a set that it wasn't one of my first choices, but I like a challenge. Let's put it that way. So I have some cards to show you guys next week using that. And yeah, that'll be the last week of celebration, which is crazy. If I'm looking at the calendar correctly. But anyway, yeah. Thanks for joining me, guys, and I will see you next week, same time, same place. Thanks for the hearts. You guys are awesome. You've made my day. Alrighty, I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.